Romaro Johnson, boss of bosses of the Romaro family, and owner of the new Black Wall Street. When I got out into the workforce, I used to work summer jobs in school around the age of 14. Then as an adult, I got into welding. This was a field that I was very much interested in, especially because I heard welders get paid big money. I enjoyed welding so much so that I ended up getting certified in all 4 phases of welding, which was stick, MIG, TIG, and flux core. I later then became certified in pipe welding, stainless and mild steel 6G position. My life of welding then brought me to working on the shipyards for roughly 7 years, adding in other commercial construction sites after those years. Within those fields alone, we endured daily and or weekly occupational safety and health administration meeting, which is OSHA for short. OSHA is a set of standard rules that are written for the safety of all employees. And those meetings that we attended covered everything from doing certain jobs that require specific face masks for that job, tying off ladders at the top and bottom, and making sure that you have a secondary person holding the bottom of the ladder before you climb it. Reporting near-miss incidents so that the problem can be corrected before you even reach that near-miss status again, or before the situation can actually cause bodily harm to someone. Knowing that you should always have a harness on before you climb into a scissor lift or anything else that takes you higher than the required mandated footage. Then there was the chemical plant. Working at the chemical plant kind of traumatized me, and it was only because of the OSHA videos that we watched on what to do and not to do if you got splashed by certain chemicals. For instance, if chemical A splashes in your eyes, you must quickly get to the nearest eye wash station to wash your eyes and face thoroughly for at least 5 to 10 minutes. But if chemical B splashes in your eyes, then it is critical that you do not wash your eyes and face with water, because chemical B reacts violently with water and could cause blindness or face deformation. So, you see why I was traumatized in the chemical plant? Because as human beings, if anything splashes in our eyes, the first thing that we usually do is find some water to wash our eyes with. That's flipping a coin with your eyes closed, and a bold-faced liar telling you which side the coin landed on. And that was just examples of chemicals A and B. There were far more chemicals that we were near that had some of the same attributes as those two. Working in that chemical plant really put me on my toes with safety, and I've been safety conscious ever since then. So because of that, here at the Romaro family, we will employ our very own in-house OSHA, Board of Health, and State Board trained employee auditors to make sure that all codes and possible safety violations are corrected before they even become violations. Having in-house auditors doesn't mean that we're allowed to take shortcuts and put bandages over possible violations for a quick fix. What it does mean is that we won't need anyone else to come in to do our job of keeping people safe. It also means that I don't trust this government to leave us the fuck alone. Don't get me wrong, I've always been a safety first type person, looking at situations and circumstances before the possibility of any outcome happening. But history has shown me a great deal about our enemy, and that is that he'll never stop being our enemy. Apart from that, I've always believed in the saying that all employees should go home the same way they came to work, in whole, with all of your limbs and the use of them, and with you in a good mindset. I want 3 of these employee auditors walking around the premises and buildings of the new Black Wall Street daily. These auditor employees will have the power to stop sections of a building or a whole building's movement in order to correct a near miss if need be. The resources that they'll need to undergo each task will be at their command. And this isn't just for the safety of all employees, but it is also for the safety of all customers and visitors as well. I'll see you there.